Stephen Thompson chose to come to Drew for one reason: the semester on the United Nations.
I'm much more interested in what's going on in the world in general. And what better way to learn about that than experiencing a place where 192 states come together and talk about the world.
Drew has the longest running UN semester program in the country.
Step by step, and how
Political science professor Deborah Leibowitz runs the program and works alongside UN insider Jean Gazarian.
Oh, those were the good old days.
Gazarian began working for the UN in 1946, only months after it became a working body. Leibowitz says his insight into the UN is unmatched.
He is fascinating to listen to. I mean, he has been in the front lines of the major stories you've ever heard of, you know. Fidel Castro's hours-long speeches to the General Assembly that went on for 4 and 5 hours are sort of legendary in the UN, but Jean was sitting there.
The UN semester takes students into New York City at least twice a week for classes, and Leibowitz says getting students off campus is a critical part of the program.
It's like you've been transported to another country. You're in another place. You know, it looks different. You're walking around, people are speaking, you know, so many languages. It's just a very different experience.
Now, one thing that makes Drew's United Nations semester stand out is that the program is actually recognized as a non-governmental organization, or NGO. So that gives students incredible access to the UN.
Right after lunch, I am in the General Assembly, and I am sitting next to some diplomat speaking about, you know, some high-level issue like climate change or, you know, humanitarian affairs.
At the beginning of the semester, students are issued credentials and have the chance to sit in on several meetings every week.
I've learned more about politics, more about international relations, more about the state of the world in general than I've learned in any other class.
I think my favorite part of the program is watching students get really excited about reading something on the one hand, having a discussion about it in the formal kind of seminar portion of the class, and then watching it happen.
Drew's UN semester runs every fall and is made up of mostly seniors. Leibowitz says it's a rigorous program, but one that students will remember for a very long time. For Drew University, I'm Ted Johnsen.